What's up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Stuff Talk, the series where I talk about stuff. This will be kind of a hybrid video because I will be playing the game in the background, but the main thing is we're gonna sit here and talk. So, this afternoon or this evening rather, me and my friends completed the final Black Ops 3 Zombies Easter egg, and this was a big moment for me because I am super in tune to the storyline. I love everything about it. I've been obsessed ever since I got into it. Kind of in Black Ops 2, beginning of that, like I've loved everything about it. And you're probably like, why didn't you do this like a month ago? Well, I'm on Xbox, so I didn't get the maps, which kind of sucked because I watched like a lot of JFK Gamer, if you don't know, and Johnny J25. They're two mainly zombies YouTubers. They do a lot of like storyline videos, and I couldn't really keep up. Couldn't even keep up on any theories throughout Black Ops 3 because I couldn't spoil anything. Because once the first DLC came out, I would have to wait a month, and I couldn't watch those videos because I didn't want anything to be spoiled for me, which kind of sucks. So I don't have any like relevant theories, but I mean the ending, it's a conclusion. So those aren't that relevant. I'll probably go watch them anyway, just because I enjoy them so much. But anyways, we did all. I've done all the Black Ops 3 Easter eggs, and funny thing is, it took 4 hours and 26 minutes. And if you're wondering why it took 4 hours and 26. Goddamn minutes to do that. By the way, if you're also, I'll show you the achievement. Boom, right here. This is the achievement right here. I'm pretty sure. Revelations, the key must be opened. Revelations complete. So there you go. That's the achievement for completing it. If we go into Black Ops 3, I even have the calling card right there. You can see. I'm pointing at the screen. It doesn't matter if you can see it on the right. That's the calling card you get for completing everything. Where's that? Right here. You get this one completing the Revelations Easter egg. This one's Shadows of Evil. This one's for completing all the Black Ops 3 Easter eggs. Right here, you can see it. I don't know if my game volume's too loud. I'm just gonna turn that down just a little bit because it. Perfect. Alright, that's better. Alright, so I don't know. We're just gonna pop into a solo game on a giant just because it's easy. I didn't change off of my good gobble gum. Who cares? We're not gonna have it anyways. So it's interesting. Alright, let's suppose get into the discussion. So the running theory before this was that Origins, when Max has reached her at Agartha, Samantha gets the ultimate power, and the running theory was, she sent them as the Prims to go back and warn the people way back when in like the 15th century to not open the tomb in the crazy place then it technically wasn't Origins but Origins, to warn them to not open it and have 115 enter Earth and fuck everything up. But in reality, what happened is and by the way, if you complete all the Easter eggs, you start out with RK5 or MR6, and you get full ammo on it, so that's nice. Good for runs. And you get MR6 full ammo.
That foul, stinking, rotten German. He was here.
But in reality, she just created another reality where she could live a normal life. She didn't want to be stuck in the Aether. I'm not going to go through all the entire origin story. All right, you can figure that out yourself. And she essentially created the running timeline of Maxis creates 935, thinking it's a better plan, and then Richtofen goes crazy, all blah blah blah. So it's stuck in a time loop. But what this conclusion tells us is that Dr. Monty was, in fact, the one who's turned them into the Prim, sent them into their own timeline, which is the Origins timeline. We'll just call it the Origins timeline because that's where it really started, to alternate timeline. And sent them back to be in their own reality where they're kings, they rule this world, and they were the ones who warned them, don't open this shit, 115, it's bad, don't go into the crazy place, you don't want to mess with this. Which is cool because it means the cycle's not broken. Like it's a conclusion, but the cycle's still gonna go on. The people way back when are gonna open that. The crazy place is gonna be open. 115 is gonna be opened. The original storyline of Maxis 935, I'm pretty sure that's still gonna happen, and the Origins characters are gonna go back to Origins. Like the cycle is just not broken, and I think that's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just pretty cool. Subtle ending. It's I mean, there was a lot of theories about who Dr. Monty was at the beginning. Didn't really know, so we still don't know, like, if Dr. Monty's good or evil, you know. But I suppose he's good, because he, you know, he did a bunch to try and make the world, you know, not shitty. Create this universe once all the, you know, apothecons and zombies are gone, and once, obviously, the 4 perpetrators of just about everything, especially Richtofen, once they're all gone, then that means everything's good, but what's, like, Dr. Monty doing in his own world? Like, what's going on? What's that going to turn into? Because, obviously, the whole timeline and the whole cycle and the whole timeline is still going on. What's happening in Dr. Monty's world? Like, is that going to be continued? What's happening there? Just interesting. Is the box still there? Alright, it's there. It's up there. Okay. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot kind of happened, you know? I'm still kind of processing it all. I mean, I think it's a good ending. I don't necessarily, I don't dislike it, you know. I think it's a great ending. I think Treyarch did a good job. Obviously, I love all of the... I didn't really dislike any of these zombie maps. My favorite one of Black Ops 3 is Der Eisendrache, which actually sneaks into my top 5 just because I love the bows, and it's a fun map to play on. And oh god, I know this has been more rambling and not really organized thoughts, but it's still I'm still processing the fact that, like, you know, this happened. And by the way, that was my first time attempting the Easter egg with my friends. And oh, I suppose I never explained why it took us 4 hours. So initially, it was it was just me and 2 other people, so we didn't even have a 4-man. And we were kind of dicking around. I didn't really even know we were doing the Easter egg. I had decent gumballs on, so I had aftertaste to keep on my perks. But I didn't have, like, the ones I would normally use for, you know, Easter egg. Maybe have Perkaholic on there. So, you know, we were playing, and then, you know, we might have, you know, we were just, like, you know, did a few Easter egg steps, you know, steps. You know, we got the Viking helmet, you know, whatnot. We got... got the, you know, whatever. I don't even remember the first steps, because I'm never the one who looks up the steps. I just go along with it. All my friends usually do that. And so, you know, we're kind of dicking around, and you know, my third friend, like, just, like, goes AFK, like, for, like, 90 minutes. I mean, not 90, I mean, exaggerating. I mean, technically it could be 90 minutes because it was 4 hours, but he goes AFK for a long time. We just after a while, we just let him die. We stop, you know, holding a zombie. We get some steps done. Like, at this point, it's, like, hour and a half in. And then, Faro. It's great. And then, you know, we keep slowly progressing through the Easter egg steps, and our third friend comes back, and then we're like 2.5, probably 3.5 hours in at this point, and we have a large group of friends who all play zombies at the Easter eggs, so we had a fourth, and we're like, and I get him to join the game, so like 3.5 hours in, we get the fourth in, and then this is like probably 3/4 of the way done to the Easter egg. And then we get the eggs, we get the weapon sharing, which is pretty cool. We're doing that. We spend like an extra, probably like 20 minutes to a half an hour trying to duplicate the Apothecon. You essentially, once you get the weapon trading, you put the Apothecon on the table, so the game thinks you can get it in the box again. Then someone gets in the box and you pick it back up. We spent like probably like 80k combined between like 2 players trying to get that gun out of the box and dupe it. It didn't work. First boss fight, we just one-shot. It was pretty easy. And then, you know, after the first boss fight, we waited a while. We're doing other stuff. I think we're getting different weapons, because I had like a Banshee. We didn't have the weapons we wanted, but we still got it. We went back into the boss fight, and we just one-shot it a second time. Pretty easy. Pretty easy. I mean, it was incredibly fun. And this was funny. It was the first Easter egg where, like, my heart was just pumping, because usually when the Easter egg happens, like, during the boss fight, once you've put a few hours into it and you just don't want to lose and have to restart, during the boss fight, you're just like, your heart's beating, you don't want to make a mistake, you just want to get it done. But I don't know, I was just kind of calm this time, because this was probably the easiest boss fight out of any Easter egg I've done so far. I mean, Zetsubo no Shima's Easter egg is pretty easy. That boss fight's incredibly easy, but this, I suppose Zetsubo is probably the easiest boss fight. That one was just not difficult at all. But this one was, it's just different stages, and then, like, the floor's lava. I got down, I think, twice during the entire Easter egg, like, and the first time I got down was, like, on the first round when we were doing the corruption engines, and I just got, like, I stood too close to where they were spawning, and I just got wrecked. And then another time I got down, it was, it was before the boss fight, but I had aftertaste, so it didn't matter at the time, so I didn't lose any perks. It was good fun. It was definitely good. I enjoy the map as well. It's a fun map. Oh.
It is the Soviet way.
I linked the teleporter and then I just did nothing. I'm genius. I'm genius. I just didn't pay attention. I was too focused on killing the dogs. Alright. Good shit. Alright, thank God it doesn't have a cooldown. The Rise and Rock Easter egg is pretty it's pretty fun to do. It's pretty enjoyable. Boss fight's challenging, but not too easy at the same time. If you know what you're doing, it can be. It's pretty simple. Like there's not a lot of margin of error on the Rise and Rock boss fight. Death Machine, yeah, boy. But I don't know, like, where are they gonna go with the timeline? I want to update, although, like, all these theories, you know, that were happening in between aren't really relevant. I want to catch up on the now theories of what's gonna happen, who Dr. Monty is, and I'd like to just go, you know, watch a few more videos of, like, you know, Johnny J25's, like, you know, storyline Q&A, and just figure out what was going on, you know, what I missed in my absence, because I'd still like to know, you know, about that stuff and whatnot. Just because I just love this storyline so incredibly much. And the reason why I wasn't recording doing the Easter egg is because first of all, I didn't expect we were going to do it in the first place. You know, we kind of just, you know, I thought we were playing for fun. And it was 4 hours, so I was just not going to deal with 4 hours of footage, you know. I mean, it would take, you know, ages for Elgato to export that in the first place, so I'd be sitting around for quite a while. Is that last two zombies? No. Alright, we have a ray gun. Not gonna get points for it, which I want to get rid of it, but, oh my god, I didn't even link that one, did I? Oh, the first doors I opened, I didn't even link it. Ah, haha, genius. Oh, genius me. I don't pay attention, dude. I don't care, it's a giant. I didn't want to play, I was thinking about doing a solo Horizon Tracker run, but, I don't know, since I was more talking over it and not really paying attention, I'm more trying to pay attention to what I'm saying, although what I've been saying has just probably just been confusing, making no sense. But I don't know, like, obviously, when it's Treyarch's turn to make another Call of Duty, there's gonna be zombies. What they're gonna do? No. You know what, I don't care. 200, you know, I don't care about those 200 points. People were like, oh, what about the, some lesser educated people were asking about, like, what about the Black Ops 2, you know, transit guys, Misty, Stuhlinger, Russman, and, I don't remember, the dude with the glasses, I don't fucking remember his name. Essentially, at the buried Easter egg, depending on if you did all Maxis or did all Richtofen, if you do Maxis blows up the world trying to, you know, I'm too impatient, blows up the world trying to get to Agartha to save Samantha, they all die, Richtofen wins, Richtofen gains ultimate power, makes the world his plaything, and he just lets them chill because he helped them. So they don't really have any relevancy in the storyline aside from helping Richtofen and Maxis. So there's that, so they're not going to make a return. I don't see why they would. I want the storyline to just continue forever. Obviously it's not, but I feel like, I mean, the cycle's not broken, and it would be hard because if they started a new thing, then it's a little much. Like, a new thing, I mean, like, added to this, like, more with Dr. Monty and what's going on there, as opposed to, like, if they made an entirely new, like, new storyline, like, it could be just the same gameplay with new characters, and they might even, like, have Easter eggs, but no storyline, just something cool you can do. No one really cares about. Sure, they might have that. Why not? Because obviously, I mean, the gameplay is you know, everybody loves playing zombies with friends, but this to me, like, the storyline was more interesting than me than gameplay, because I could still, you know, I still like playing this for fun. Like, if you guys want to see, like, runs of me playing with my friends, 4-mans, dicking around, or me just solo running, sure. I mean, I don't know. Why not? But I don't know, it's been, like, an interesting day, because I just wasn't ready. First of all, the entire night I wasn't expecting, because it was 4 hours in. I was like, oh, there's no way. We're all just gonna die, and I'm gonna be sad because we've been doing this for 4 hours, you know. But
Hoarding of wealth is choice of capitalist regime.
we're living. The old slugs. I like the Argus and Zombies. I remember when this came out, my friends were like, oh, the Argus is trash. It's actually quite decent, especially on high rounds if you pack-a-punch it. Obviously, shotguns and snipers are not good for points, which is why I'm going to offload. The reason why I don't like the ray gun, like, ever, is because I want to kill myself. I always kill myself with the ray gun. Like, I don't
You
I
know,
want it.
I look pretty sexy
want
on
it.
this big gun.
I want the Wonder Waff though. I'd kill myself with the Wonder Waff, but Wonder Waff is fun, you know? I should probably buy a Jug, you know?
Not like I was saving up or anything, box.
Speaking of which, hello Jug, hello, where are you? Blit. That's quick revive. Wasn't up there. Don't be in the worst, but the worst spot on the map is where Jug is by default. In World at War and whatnot. It's the hardest spot to get to, and it's just not where you want it to be ever. Yeah, great. It's bad, of course. It's random spawns, and it just happens to be in the worst goddamn spot on the map. That's solid. Can I get the points from it at least? Hell yeah. Let's activate the lane strikes. Also, you know what? If I made like a top 10 like musical artists, you know, bands, whatever, you know, just top 10 favorite, you know, creators of music, Kevin Sherwood would probably be, and you know, Lena Segman, I don't know how you pronounce her last name. I'm sorry, Maluka and all them. They'd be like number 2 behind like Eminem, just because I am. Along with the story, I'm obsessed with all the zombie songs. I love them all. All the ones that are on iTunes are on my playlist, at least. Because not all of them are on iTunes. Which kind of sucks. Which I hope they add at least the Black Ops 3 ones. I enjoy everyone. There's not a single zombies song I don't enjoy. I mean, I just... love them all very, very, very too much. And obviously they all have different meaning. They have something to do with story, which I need to go back and listen to the Revelations one, because they all have something to do with the storyline, what's going on, what's going to happen, or what already happened. Usually what's going on in the map. Some songs are more obvious than others what's going on. Like, you have basic knowledge of the zombie storyline, it's pretty obvious what the Moon Easter egg is talking about and who's singing it. I mean, it's from Samantha's point of view. But, like, other ones are a bit more cryptid. Like, not everybody knows about the flesh in Transit. So, Carry On, the entire song is about cannibalism, essentially. And it's talking about, Stuhlinger eating people. That's the premise of it. That's a bit more cryptic. But I need to go and listen to The Gift again, and after completing the Easter egg, kind of analyze the lyrics and whatnot, because I've done that with just about every other song to see what it pertains to, because it's interesting. Because most of the zombie songs really seem like it's being sung from Samantha's point of view. Like, that's what it really feels like. Like, it's Samantha talking about all this shit. The Gift has to be Samantha. I can see. The Moon Easter egg song, Coming Home, that is 100% Samantha. I mean, she's talking about when she got trapped in the MPD device. Richtofen and his group and Dr. Groff Richtofen was there, but Dr. Groff brought Maxis to Samantha to get her out of the MPD device and get her to talk, and then he said kill them all. Then they killed Maxis in front of her, and then she killed everybody. You could hear it if you do the Drystruck Easter egg, that ruckus going on and Dr. Groff talking. That's what's happening at the time. It's Samantha fucking killing everybody. And in the song, it talks about, she says, I swear to you, I'll kill them all and make them suffer. It's obvious. Obviously, the first Easter egg song doesn't do anything, because that was the riff. Just the riff itself was made by Kevin Sherwood for the When You Die on Knocked, but the full song was made for Verrucht. and that whole
Pigs.
deal going on there. But when the song ends, I suppose I'll end the video, because I mean, this wasn't supposed to be gameplay. It's just supposed to be me rambling on about the storyline and whatnot. If you guys want to see a more organized me after all the theories, just about updating myself on everything, sitting down and like actually talking about it, maybe telling you guys about the origins of everything, no pun intended, like how everything came to be, blah blah blah. Any more zombie stuff, because I play a lot of zombies. I just haven't uploaded any zombies. So yeah, you know, song analysis, the lyrics, why not? I'm not as knowledgeable as, like, you know, say the JFK Gamer or any of like the zombies or Call of Duty YouTubers are, but I am pretty like into the zombie storyline. Like it is life really gone or just been wasted? Doom so close that I can taste it. It's always on the remix. But you know what? I have a decent knowledge of what the hell is going on in the Zombies universe. And this was more of a ramble. First impressions, I'm still like, again, it's still processing. I don't believe it. That all this, it's all coming to an end. I just don't know what's going on. It's probably been explained again, like I said, I'm updated, but what is going on with the Origins ending Easter egg cutscene? When you see, Sophia in the room and the ending cutscene for Revelations, that's Samantha's room, obviously. And I don't know what's. I really need to update myself, because it's killing me. It killed me not to be able to like watch all these videos while it's going on, for the sake of not spoiling it for myself. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed, boys. We did it finally. Like I might not seem excited because it's when I'm recording this, it's 11:38 at night. It just sent chills down my spine. Everything. Like, I love the music. I love the storyline. I love the game. I just love everything about the zombies. It's too amazing to comprehend at the moment. So yeah, it's gonna be the other video. Let's go out with a bang. Yeah. Hell yeah. Alright. You guys want to see zombies content? Hit me up. Hit me up if you want to see any content. Just give me suggestions, and I will do my very best to provide for the people. For the people. By the way, as of recording this, my Diamond Ben Wallace video is at hit 4K views, which is, again, insane to me. Thank you guys for that. And again, I always do this in my outros. I start with my initial, thank you guys for watching, and then I draw it on with more of my rambling. And I gotta say it again. I'm doing it anyways. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. It's over. Thank you, Treyarch. Thank you, Kevin Sherwood, Elena Segman, Maluka, and all the other mixed people behind the scene. Thank you to the entire Treyarch Zombies team. Not the Treyarch multiplayer team. Yeah, I don't like you, but the Zombies team, I like you a lot. I like you a lot.